red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Okay, I think the warm-up is done. You're all set?
We're warmed up. I'm just a little nervous.
Okay. I think you got
We're ready?
this. I think we're ready. Are you guys ready? Bring out Musicash Ambassador Cora Kummerling.
Hello, Cora. How are you? Welcome.
Welcome.
Bienvenida.
Hello.
Thanks for being here. Have a seat. Come on close. I don't bite.
Sometimes he does. Beware.
I knew she
Just
was going
kidding.
to say something.
That's kidding.
Well, we are so happy that you're here to talk about Musicash with us. But when we were talking about the Lady Gaga story and her horse, I noticed you were off screen and you kind of were a little bit emotional about this story. Tell me a little bit about why that is. What emotions came up for you?
Yeah, at home I have my own horse, and I can really relate how Lady Gaga feels about her loss and the pain she's in, and yeah, because I feel the same when because he was off the competition, so he was at the rehab, and then I felt so emotional. I almost cried every day.
So you have a horse,
Yeah.
right? And he luckily still alive.
Yeah.
What's his name?
His name is Skip.
Skip?
Yeah.
I mean, Skip is the best name ever for any pet.
I am so down for that name. Tell us a little bit about Skip and what happened during the rehab. Like, why did he go to rehab? Is he older?
Yeah.
Is that why?
He's
Was it age?
18.
He's 18 years
last
old.
year he was 18, and then
So he can't drink yet.
no.
But in Europe, you can drink at any age.
Yeah,
So
that's
never
true.
mind.
That's true.
you know.
But you were saying that he was in rehab from his training. What kind of training do you guys do with your horse?
We do Western, like
Oh,
Western
okay.
riding, and then
You literally put on a cowgirl hat and you ride Western. Tell us how amazing that is. How long have you been doing it? Are you like famous for it?
yeah, I guess I can say so, but
She's modest. She's like, yeah, kind of famous for it. No, that's incredible.
So good. Now, Skip is very important to you.
yeah.
And how has Skip shaped the person that you are right now to be a champion? And what does it mean to be a champion? Because when someone goes home with that $40,000, they're going to be titled with the Musicash Star,
Yeah.
right? So what would you say to the Musicash winner? And any words of encouragement from a champion to another?
Like if you have a bad day, like when I win, every people can have a bad day, no question about that. So even if you're a winner and you have the money and everything, you can also have a bad day, and then the Musicash is there for you. Like you don't have to give up. You should not give up. You should be focusing on yourself and going forward and looking forward. And yeah.
I want to talk about that because, in competitions, there's good days and there's bad days. And same thing with this competition. When somebody feels down or feels like, maybe they can't succeed, have you been there before, and what has gotten you through those emotions?
All my pets, like the horses, and we have a dog, a little Chihuahua. Yeah, and
So cute.
that's how we get through it.
I can just see the horse and the chihuahua.
Hanging out
Just
together?
hanging out, Cora, on a Sunday afternoon, crying about this boy. And thank goodness Skip is around to kick and bite him, right?
Yeah, right.
I can't believe that Skip bites and kicks, just like me. That's what she said. I was like, come sit closer.
Yeah.
I won't bite. So Musicash platform, like you said, has a lot of resources for upcoming musicians, people that want to reach stardom. And we have the podcast, the Musicash podcast coming up, Talents Out Loud, and a surprise. So it's called Musicians Masters. So we won't be able to talk a lot about that, but this community we're going to build is so important. So tell us about the community in the equestrian world and how important community is for you in what you do.
It's so important because when you compete, and when I compete in Europe, you meet so much people out in the world. I almost know people all over the world, and then you can communicate. Like now, I can talk about Musicash and how other people that might have a dream to be a star or have a talent to sing or like to sing, or then they can be in Musicash to fulfill their dreams.
I love that she's using her platform to help other people, and that's the key. You're kind of like a role model by leading through example, and now you're going to use this like stardom that you have in the equestrian world to tell people who want to be singers and what it's like to be a star, because you're a star in your world, and what's it like for and how important like the tools that you have in your community and training and oh my God, let's talk about training because I know as a musician you have to train. But how many hours do you train on the horse?
I don't know, like we have 5 horses, so it would be like almost 5 hours, like, oh no, like an hour per horse.
Oh, wow.
It depends how many horses you ride a day, so.
What's the longest training you've ever done? Like the most hardest, longest, most arduous training? Dad, I just want to go.
I guess that's,
Please, I want to watch Netflix. Ozark is on.
no, but I guess it's like the competition days, and then you have to go up like at 5 in the morning,
Oh, wow.
and then you have to go bed at 1 in the night or something like that. And then it's the same in 2 weeks. It's going on. Yeah.
Have you ever competed for anything, Jackie? Have you ever
I mean-
said, I want to?
Dance team back in the day when I was a
No
dancer.
way.
And it is, you do have to put in a lot of hours. And I love what you were saying about community. It's so important to have that support group
Yeah.
and have people that are kind of just being like, yeah, you can do it. You're amazing.
I was
Words of
gonna say,
affirmation.
beat you up and slap.
That
no.
too, sometimes you need that too.
You do,
know?
a little bit of tough love.
Yeah, a little bit of tough love.
TLC goes a long way.
Exactly.
That's so crazy.
But I want to know from you, what's something, because you were saying, you know, the community, you could talk back and forth and get advice. What's some of the best advice you've gotten in the industry that you're in?
To be yourself, and always to be, even if you have a bad day, to be nice to people who are nice to you, or always be nice to people who look up to you, and always be there. If somebody maybe have a bad day, you have to think, I could also have bad days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what's so great about Musicash too. There is a community where if someone's having a bad day or needs help or advice, there's that community there, and that's so important. So
Yeah.
important.
Definitely, artists, reach out to your community. Don't be afraid.
Yes.
Say, I need help. How do I do this? I need money. Where do I get it? We want to help you. Musicash got your back. So, Cora, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks.
We are so happy. Stick around. We have another guest coming up, and Sarah Lightman is going to sing one of her favorite songs for us today. Her story is really neat. She advocates for mental health. She also had a loss in her family, but she's still singing, you know, and music gets her through that, I assume. You
Yeah.
know, music gets me through a lot of different things. My dad loves to listen to Beyonce when he's not. I'm a single lady. And this is not a joke. He's true. He told me.
I
but,
love it.
Dad, what do you do when you got a bad day? He's like, I listen to Beyonce. Like, it's
Beyonce
so
could
funny.
turn anybody's day from down to up. Oh, I mean,
Queen
all of her
bee.
music, Queen Bee. That's why she's Queen Bee.
Thank
You know.
Dad.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dad. Shout out to my dad out there. Love you. All right, guys. So thank you so much, Corey. We
Thanks for
appreciate
being
you
here.
for being here. Folks, submit your videos to Musicash Weekly. We can't wait to hear you sing. You can become a star, and we're here to help you.